Yo, what's up, everybody? Better late than never, you know? Let's freaking go. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I know, a little bit of a late start today. It's Friday, all right? Not that you, like, need an excuse to be late to start a stream, you know? But it is Friday. And I did get a lot done this morning. I actually, I called B&H Photo. I got a discount secured for the stage stuff that I was putting together for the full grip stage in the new event hall. Went through the process of purchasing all of that for full grip. It was a very productive morning. So we've got like close to $30,000 worth of equipment on the way from New York to Akron for our stage. So that's very exciting. I was able to get that all squared away this morning, thankfully. And now we're ready to do some Pokemon stuff. That's what we got going on. Can I even be late? Good question. I would argue no. Thank you so much for the subs to get the stream kicked off. Stephen Layton, the sub in the 8 months. Incomplete Pokedex. Thank you, Gigantify. Gigantify an emote. Brandon used 60 bits. Oh, it's not Gigantify. Brandon gigantified an emote using 60 bits. Yo, cool. And Carrion with the Prime sub. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like I'm an amateur streamer because I have no idea what any of this means. On-screen celebration, 80-bit. Yeah, see, like, what is this? What am I supposed to... I've never seen this before, okay, on my feed. All right, it just launched last night. Okay, thank you. See, because I'm like, how do I don't know what's going on here. Thank you, Gigantify. Gigantify. Got it. All right, new feature. Okay. On it. Understood. Fun. Why is... Oh, here we go. That goes over here. Everything looks cool. All right, excellent. Well, thank you for your message effects. Well, okay, that's cool, actually. Kyle's message effect. How could I possibly ignore a message effect like that? You know? Impossible. If you spend 40 bits on a message effect, there's no way I'll read past it. No freaking shots, bro. No freaking shots. That's cool. So you can gigantify emotes. You can do on-screen celebration. What's an on-screen celebration? What's like happening? When you do an on-screen celebration, what happens on your end? I don't like see anything. So do I have to like turn these on? Look at all these look at all these things that say new over here. Man. The emote floats across the screen. So you guys can see that, right? Like a Windows 95 screensaver. Well, that's fun because none of that, well, it's perfect actually because you guys see it, but I don't. So all I see is that you guys redeemed it. It's kind of perfect, actually, because if I'm recording on OBS, it doesn't mess with my raw footage on OBS, so I don't need to turn it off. You guys can fling poo across the screen all you want. That's kind of hilarious now that I'm thinking about it. Dang. That's cool. Well, thank you guys for all of those fun effects. That kind of rules. So yeah, if I'm like recording locally, it won't pick up the flying poop. So great. Flinging poo across the screen for only 80 cents is a bargain. I know. You can barely get anything for 80 cents anymore. Oh, man. How fun is that? How fun is that? So cool. So, where should I put you guys? I'll put you guys over here. Fun. All right. Well, let's go. We got some new cards. Nito. Revealed from our upcoming sets. Our upcoming set is Shrouded Fable. Our upcoming set is Stellar Miracle, right? It's releasing in Japan on July 19th. Wow, that's like a month away. I wonder if I can rack up more PayPal debt. What do you think? I know. Jake Earhart is already mad about it. I saw that. Oh, heck yeah. Well, let's freaking go. How many boxes do you think I need? 6? Probably need 6. All right. That's in like a month. Let's do it. More tax write-offs, baby. 6 booster boxes. That seems about right. Is there another set coming out? Stellar Crown in September. July. That's a long time, so I am going to need these. The period between July and September. But I guess there's probably going to be... Is there going to be yet another set? There's probably... Because our Stellar Crown set will probably be a... I know, we're entering the Pokemon trading card game off season. We're going to need something to do. That's for dang sure. So I'm definitely buying... I mean, it's not, no question. I'm buying the boxes. That's just part of what it is, you know. There's a new set post-Worlds. Yeah. So that'll also be in here. That's cool. Yeah, this will give us plenty to do. 6 booster boxes. That's fine. 6 booster boxes was like right on the money with the Shrouded Fable set. So this is probably also right on the money, if I have to guess. All right, full send. Let's go. Continue. Oh, yeah. Dude, last time I paid with one of my credit cards, they gave me a foreign transaction fee. What the heck? Dude, American Express. Yeah. Real funny, Amex. See if I ever use that card again, bro. What the heck is a foreign transaction fee? Do all credit cards do that? It's messed up, man. I know. Pick a different credit card then. I know. Out of the... It's American Express, not Global Express. That's so true. That is so true. All right, well, let's... You know what? I'll do this later. It's not like those booster boxes are going to go out of stock today, so I'll figure that out after stream. I know, just for converting, as if it cost you $8 to convert. I know, the chase card? Oh, yeah. The chase card's insane. That's what Natalie and I use for just about everything. The chase travel card? Yeah. And then you just do absolutely everything on it. And you like rack up so many points, you end up getting a lot of trips for free. It's crazy. Yeah, if you're a traveler or like a competitive Pokemon player or whatever, and you're doing a lot of traveling, could not recommend that more. You get a year Dash Pass for free. Yo, there you go. Congrats to JD. JD won Full Grip Gym Leader Challenge League last night with Shocklock. So now JD is up to 6 badges. The race has gotten crazy, all right? I got absolutely destroyed by Craig's Psychic deck again with my Dragons. Dude, I'm so fed up with the Dragons, man. The Dragons are not producing a Full Grip Games Gym Leader Challenge win like I need them to, all right? We've finished second place. We've finished top 4 a bunch of times. Like, I'm fed up with the Dragons, man. But with as much Psychic as being played, there's no way that a fighting deck could sneak a win these days. There's just a lot of Psychic, so it's like I can't play my fighting. Fire, man. It's like I'm trusting the Dragons the most. But there's only 3 Gym Leader Challenge. There's only 3 GLC nights left for the season. So, really coming down to the wire for sure. JD is now at 6 badges. He customized his Shocklock badge. The Lightning had to just making sure that everybody knows, right? That it is Shocklock Lightning, not just any Lightning deck, but Shocklock. JD's got fighting and fire with 6 badges, which is absolutely unhinged. The fact that JD's got 6 badges, but no Psychic, no Grass, no Colorless, JD could low-key win. Like, he's got 2 of the hardest types. 2 of the absolute most difficult types. Insane. And then decided to win his Lightning with Shocklock. It's crazy. So he's got 6. Alex Carpenter has got Alex Carpenter's got 7 now. I've got 7. Alex Carpenter's got 7. Yeah, here's the leaderboard. Let's see. Yeah, so JD's got 6. Alex has got 7. He ripped his water badge in half. He was so frustrated. All right. So last week I was at New Orleans. So I literally gave Alex Carpenter my water deck. Thank you, Player One, for the sub in the 53 months. I gave Alex Carpenter my water deck, and he won with it. I gave him just my 60. Everything. And he won with it last week while I was gone. Broken water deck. And then, so that tied me and Alex up at 7. JD just won his 6th. So now he's in striking distance because there's only 3 weeks left. And Ben is away in California visiting his family for the next 3 weeks. So Ben is in the lead with 7, but is not going to be around to defend himself. So we're all like crabs in a barrel. All right, crabs in a bucket, whatever. Trying to get this last badge. So, yeah, and if any of us can tie it up with Ben, then there will be a playoff for the finals. But if nobody clinches that 8th badge to tie it up with Ben, then Ben will just run away with it. Yeah, I was saying, JD, you've got the hardest badges. Why you've been playing on hard mode, bro? You don't have Psychic or Colorless yet? JD low-key only has 3 weeks, but hasn't won with Psychic or Colorless yet. He could easily tie it up. Absolutely insane. So, we're all chomping at the bit to take down Ben's spot, but it is Your ultimate goal was just to get the badges that I don't have. Well, you're doing a good job there, JD. I mean, all 10 badges are on the board, right? All 10 badges are on the board. Thanks to JD. You know, thanks to Alex Carpenter. Both of them got the fire badge. JD's the only one with the fighting badge. Ben is the only one with the dragon badge. Nope, Lee Hoffman, that's right, down here actually has the dragon badge as well. 2 dragon badges. I've been stalled out. What? Like, dude, I won my colorless badge like months ago. I've been stalled out on dragon for months. It has been torture. Okay. July 18th is, let me see, calendar. Season reset is July 14th. Yeah. Well, let's look at it. Okay. So we got the 20th. We got the 27th. July 4th is a holiday. No one's going to be here. And then we've got the 11th. The 11th is the last one of the season. The 11th is the last one of the season. Dragon's sick. Dragon definitely has potential. It's cool and all. I'm telling you, bro. But the dragons are no match for Craig's filthy psychic deck that he keeps absolutely trouncing me with. Yes. Craig's psychic deck is insane. Craig's got this psychic deck that plays Dusknoir, right? And he like kind of speed gets Dusknoir out with the Sinister Hand. And then like also has Monkey Dory. So he has Monkey Dory, he's got Dusknoir, and then like just kind of can whip up damage anywhere he wants on your board, right? And kind of just like spreads damage on your board and moves it to all the most painful things. Yeah. He's also got Gengar, right? So he uses the Gengar, pops it from the discard pile. Netherworld Gate one, yeah, this one. Pops it from the discard pile, puts 3 damage counters on it, uses the monkey to move the damage counters over. Annoying cards like, dude, he even had the Sigilyph in here, dude. I don't even know how you spell Sigilyph. He had this thing in there. Just sitting there menacingly in the active spot. Is the GLC water list that is my water list anywhere? I think it's probably on gymleaderchallenge.com. I think it's literally this list. Let's see if it's updated. Yeah, it's this list. Alex Carpenter said, "Yo, let me play the stock list on gymleaderchallenge.com. It's broken. Nobody trusts my list, bro. It's broken. This is the perfect water list." Thank you, sweetie pie, for the 2 subs. I appreciate that. The perfect water list. It's insane. People hate on Starmie. Dude, Starmie's broken. People hate on Skyla. Skyla's broken. Yeah, Space Bacon. The Baconator. Wailord. Craziness. Yo, with Skyla, so you've got Skyla and Irida to search out Battle VIP Pass or Buddy Buddy Poffin turn 1. Broken. No Manaphy? What you need Manaphy for? I don't need no Manaphy. I know. Water is just as broken as ever. But yeah, I like the Skyla. There's really no reason to play Arven. I've got literally one tool in here. It's Floatstone. But Skyla, like in a pinch, Skyla can go get you a supporter, which is, I think, what makes it better than Arven, in my opinion. It also just goes and gets you like the rare candy if you need it. Goes and gets you a letter if you need it. Goes and gets you Buddy Buddy Poffin or Battle VIP past turn 1. I think Skyla is a really cool card, actually. Especially when you combine it with like the draw of Octillery or Shady Dealings. Skyla just gets you exactly what you want when you want it. And the fact that you can turn Skyla into a supporter is like really good. If you happen to be stuck by Wobbuffet, you could Skyla for like Guzma or something like that. So there you have it. Freaking broken water right there. People hate on the Wishy-Washy too. That thing is huge, bro. Nobody likes staring down a turn 2 Wishy-Washy. Nobody. Thing's got 180 hit points. King of the Wishy-Washy haters. Wishy-Washy is so good. 180 hit points. I can't tell you how many times I'm looking at the Wishy-Washy and I'm like, can't knock that out. Yep. I guess I'm not knocking that out for sure. For like no reason. You're just like, yep, guess I can't knock that out. You can knock it out, just poke it for 10. If you poke it for 10 and it goes back into the deck, great. No prize cards taken. I think the best stadium for water is Chaotic Swell. Yeah. Chaotic Swell is insane. You got to play the Chaotic Swell because it just like blocks those parallels and stuff like that. And that's just good. You don't like Parallel City, all right? Nobody likes Parallel City. So you just put the Chaotic Swell out there, and then your opponent needs a 2-card combo. I know a lot of people prefer Superior over Starmie, but I'm a big Starmie defender. I think Starmie is still OP. It's insane. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Superior is aight, though. If you wanted to cut Starmie for Superior, you could. And I wouldn't knock you for it. But I still think Starmie's nuts. It allows you to like kind of perfectly thin out your deck too. Just kind of over the course of like turns, you can thin out cards like Battle VIP Pass. I think Alex said that he used Starmie to Space Beacon away Battle VIP Pass all 4 of his games. Which is pretty sick. I've definitely relied on Starmie quite a bit for some game-winning situations. Anyways, we got some new cards revealed. All right. From the upcoming set, Stellar Crown. More apples. Been a lot of apples printed lately. We got more grass apples. Cool. And here's our first look at Hydrapple EX. More grass support. Hydrapple EX has the Ripe Charge ability, which says once during your turn, you can attach a basic grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you do, heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. That is the same exact ability as Sceptile, I think, right? Once during your turn, you may attach a grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 30 damage. Yeah. Literally the same exact ability as Nurture and Heal. This Sceptile, believe it or not, was not good. Yeah, it was actually really bad. Never good, never played, bad card. But its attack, Jungle Edge, does 70 damage. Like, you know, right. So it's not exactly an attacker in its own right. Hydrapple EX has got 330 hit points, the same ability as Sceptile from Primal Clash, and an attack, Syrup Storm, which does 30 damage plus 30 more damage for each grass energy attached to your Pokemon. So, obviously, you're playing this with the Teal Mask, right? I mean, I think this is kind of just, you know, you don't have to twist my arm, all right? I get it. It's Teal Mask, Ogerpon EX. You're throwing energy into play. You got Hydrapple EX. You're throwing energy into play. All right. If you've got 10 energy in play, you could do 330 damage. But you're going to need 10 energy in play to do it. So you're going to have a lot of grass energy in your hand to like vomit onto the board. And with a Hydrapple EX and Teal Mask Ogerpons, it's possible to accelerate. Say you've got 3 Teal Mask Ogerpon in play and 1 Hydrapple. That means you can get that means you can get 5 energy in play, right? In a single turn. If your board is just 4 Teal Mask Ogerpon, I mean, that's 4 energy plus a Hydrapple. That means you can get 6 energy in play. So, yeah, I mean, you could get like Gardenia. We are not playing Gardenia. No. Absolutely not. Gardenia's Vigor is never back. No, no, no. No, chat. Gardenia is 100% good in this? No. No, it's not. Gardenia's Vigor will not be good with this. I promise you, drawing 2 cards is not good. All right? No. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Gardenias will never be good. It never was good. It never will be good. Just pretend Gardenia's Vigor doesn't exist. Just pretend that Gardenia's Vigor does not exist as a card. Carry it with the best. Gardenia's Vigor is so in fact back. Thank you, Triple B TCG, with the raid to 39. I appreciate it. We're just talking about the interesting new Hydrapple card, but we're also talking about how Gardenia's Vigor is not a good card. It never was a good card, and it never will be a good card. All right? Not even with these new grass cards will Gardenia's Vigor be good. I promise that. I guarantee it. Yes. No Gardenia's Vigor. All you have to do, just play real supporters, guys. Why would you play a supporter card that draws you 2 cards and then accelerates grass energy when everything else accelerates grass energy? Your Hydrapple accelerates grass energy. Your Teal Mask Ogerpon accelerates grass energy. You're not going to have enough grass energy in your hand to then also attach it with Gardenia's Vigor because you're only drawing 2 cards. Please, chat, please. Just stop it. Let her go. Right. JD, don't feed them. Don't feed the chat. No, no, no. Don't get their hopes up. Gardenia's Vigor is still bad. It's still bad. Always was bad. Always will be bad. I stand with chat. Man. It's so bad. They should just not even print cards like Gardenia's Vigor. Because then I have to dedicate entire chunks of stream to convincing chat that they're as bad as they are. Draw 2 cards. You should stop reading right there. You should stop reading the card right there. Literally, 2 Teal Mask Ogerpon does better than Gardenia, okay? So anyways, Hydrapple EX, 330 HP. If you've got 10 energy in play, you could do 330 damage. The thing about Hydrapple EX is it's a stage 2 Pokemon, all right? It's a stage 2 Pokemon. Do I have to say more? The best way to play Hydrapple EX, you're probably going to be like, you know, playing it with Teal Mask Ogerpon. You're going to have all these Ogerpon in play, and you're going to have a bunch of energy on them. Turn 1, you won't be able to attack. But turn 2, you could maybe do like, if you have Rare Candy Hydrapple and a bunch of Ogerpon with a bunch of energy on them, you could probably do like turn 2, 200 something damage. And then you could probably ramp up to like turn 3, 300 something damage, right? So I just don't see, I guess it's a stage 2 attacker. It's weak to fire. Radiant Charizard exists. It does allow you to like heal your guys, which is cool. Thank you, Dickerzanti, for the sub and the 6 months. You'll never stop believing in Gardenia. I'm sorry. You could play EXP share. It's true, right? Nothing will save this card. It's bad. Well, it's, you know, it's not great. The thing is that you don't have like a powerful turn 1 attacking option. And you're still just weak to fire. So I don't think that this is terrible. You could play a Fortress. I don't think you need to do that, but like you could play a Fortress. If you played a Fortress gives up 2 prizes though. You really don't want to do that. The best thing about this card is the attack cost of double colorless energy. Nuh-uh, that's not even a notable thing about this card because you could easily get 2 grass on it. So that's not even a selling point. The best thing about this card is it's got 330 HP and does infinite damage. It's like, it's not a bad card. Like, it doesn't read bad. The question is, like, in a vacuum, if you needed a guy to, like, you know, do a lot of damage, he could do it. But, you know, and theoretically, you're drawing a lot of cards. You're using the Teal Mask engine. I mean, you're just going, like think about how Raging Bolt uses the Teal Mask engine, but the Teal Mask Ogerpon engine, but has to play like stinky doo-doo supporters like Sada's Vitality every turn. Like, this card doesn't have to do that, right? This card doesn't have to play stinky doo-doo supporters like Gardenia's Vigor. It doesn't have to do that, okay? You don't have to do that. You don't have to play stinky Gardenia's Vigor. You don't have to play stinky Sada's Vitality, okay? You could play like real supporters. But then you also have to put a rare candy in your deck. That's like the biggest downside. So realistically, the card in the metagame that's like boxing this thing out is Raging Bolt, right? Because we're talking about Teal Mask Ogerpon decks, right? Teal Mask Ogerpon. Yeah. All right. Isn't Raging Bolt just better? You can use the festival leaders. Bro. You're not going to have hardly any energy in play. You're going to get the Hydrapple out and be like, cool, I'm doing 120 damage. Like, who cares? Bolt gets knocked out easier by Terapagos. It's true. There's some Terapagos to talk about. Hydrapple's I think that it'll be very possible to create funny YouTube content out of Hydrapple. I do not expect this card to ever top 8 regional championships. I think that's where I'm at with it. You will absolutely see funny YouTube content featuring Hydrapple on your feed. You will not see Hydrapple featured in the top 8 of a regional championships. That's where it is. Okay. Not real. But like, yeah, no Hydrapple Masterclass. All right. We've got a new, yeah. I don't know. What are these things called? New Stellar Guy just dropped. And by new, I mean previously leaked, but now officially revealed. All right, Lapras EX. We can finally talk about it. Lapdog. Lappy Schlappy. The lap... Yes, the Lappy Schlappy. All right, here we go. Lapdog, 220 hit points. It's a, you know, one of those Pokemon that can't be hit on the bench. It's a Terra Pokemon. It's got the attack Power Splash. Does 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you've got 7 energy attached, that's 480 damage. If you've got 8 energy attached, that's 320 damage. Okay. Fine. Its second attack, Larimar Rain, says, look at the top 20 cards of your deck. That's a third of your deck, folks. And attach any number of energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Huh. 20, huh? 20? Like 20? Any number of energy cards there? 20, huh? You have like 46 cards in your deck when you draw for turn 1. Right. And it doesn't say basic. Yeah. So it can be any type of energy. I think there's, this thing. You can only play this card if you have a Terra Pokemon in play. Choose up to 2 your bench colorless Pokemon and attach a basic energy from your discard pile to each of them. The Trombone? So it's possible Lapras is water? Oh, what the heck? I thought that these guys were all colorless. I guess so. It looks colorless to me, dog. All right, I guess it's color. I guess it's water. Never mind. It's mostly white. Energy switch? We're not doing energy switch, all right? That's doing too much. Okay. I think I saw somewhere that someone was saying that you could do this turn 1 on Twitter not too long ago. Crispin plus A-Spec Tool. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. You can do it turn 1. You need turn 1 Crispin. And then the A-Spec Tool that makes it so that you're... But you need to have an A-Spec Tool in your hand without playing Arvin, because you have to Crispin. So you play a lot of town stores to increase the odds that you can get the A-Spec Tool, right? Arvin and Energy Sticker, I mean, that's another way, I suppose. Farfetch'd? The Farfetch'd attach the tool to itself, doesn't it? And then what do you power up? Yeah, what are we powering up here, folks? Are we powering up Lapras? Just lots of Lapras? Hydrapple? Oh, okay. Let me get this straight. So we're going to use an attack that costs a water, psychic, and metal to power up a grass attacker. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Sure. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse, what did you send? What am I looking at here, bro? Why? Just a trumpet? Is this just Turbo Dark with trumpet? Is that just what this is? You've got 4 trumpets, 4 Dark Patch. Man. You've got trumpet, you've got Janine. Brother. I mean, trumpet needs colorless. Yeah, that's what these guys down here are. Your colorless guys. How'd you get all this energy in the discard pile? Lots of Pokestop. All right, this is a very unrealistic board state, I think. What does the trumpet do again? Let's look at the trumpet. You can only play this card if you have a Terra Pokemon in play. Choose up to 2 your bench colorless Pokemon and attach a basic energy from your discard pile to each of them. I think, why Blissey is like overkill. I ain't putting Blissey in this. Just use Terapagos. Gee, literally just play Terapagos. There's no reason. You know? Yeah, just put the Put the energy on Terapagos. I get it. The Blissey's big, but who cares? Blissey lets you move energy to Darkrai. Why would we need to do that if we've got Dark Patch? Like, the Dark Patch also moves the darkness energy to Darkrai. Right? Like, the Blisseys are just pointless. And Janine can accelerate to Darkrai. Blissey can move the energy, but it's pointless. There's no points. There's no point, just Dark Patch. Dark Patch is to bench. Play Switch. No, it's pointless. There's no point in the Blissey. There's no point. There's no real points. Yeah, the Pecharunt literally switches the Darkrai from the bench to the active. Yes. Yes. Trumpet is only colorless. Yes, just what I'm arguing is that just use Terapagos. Don't use Blissey. Just use Terapagos. How are we drawing cards? I don't know. Put Bibarel in play. You could Trumpet to the Bibarel. Trumpet to Bibarel Terapagos. There you go. That sounds much better. You realize you're going to be able to Trumpet to your Bibarel, right? Yeah, the Blissey does not need to be here. That's for dang sure. But like everything else is cool though. Just trumpet onto your turtles, man. You could replace Blissey with whatever. What I'm saying is the turtle needs to be here, but the Blisseys, they're a stage 1 here for no reason. The Trumpet is an insane card though. To your bench colorless Pokemon. It's a double Dark Patch, man. This card is crazy. It's crazy. And then Briar. Oh, no. I know. We saw Jake Gerhardt is already having an... Jake Gerhardt is already having a fit about Briar, bro. On Twitter. All right. Yes, here we go. Briar is a new supporter card. You can only play this card if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining. Until the end of this turn, if your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from one of your Terra Pokemon's attacks, take 1 more prize card. Okay. There you go. Briar. Okay. Your opponent has to have 2 prize cards left. Then you can use Briar. Then your Terra Pokemon take a bonus prize card. Just like Iron Hands EX. Like our favorite card. Jake Gearhart taking to Twitter. All right, why do they refuse to print defensive effects anymore? Why is everything just making the game faster? They could have made it so your opponent takes 1 fewer prize card during their next turn, or prevent damage like Lusamine Prism Star to create much more interesting gameplay. Yeah. Because gotta go fast, bro. More turns, more once per turn actions, more unique, complicated, interesting gameplay. The shorter games in a matchup are, the more similar are to every other games of that matchup. Cardboard Warriors, this is why GLC is a superior format. Let's break it, go. Fascinating. I mean, in like Pidgeot decks, You're basically only talking about like Charizard, Pidgeot, right? Like what other deck is realistically getting out the Briar for game? It's like Charizard, Pidgeot, Dragapult, Pidgeot. You need to be attacking with the Terra Pokemon. Dragapult, is that a Terra guy? Is Dragapult Terra? I guess it probably is, huh? Really? That's fascinating. Dragapult? I know, but he's Dragon type. Yeah, he's Dragon type. That's why it didn't seem like a Terra guy to me. Like, why are you Terra, bro? You're Dragon. You're naturally Dragon. You've got no business being Terra. But sure. All right. You have to be attacking with... You have to be attacking with a Terra Pokemon. And you have to be playing Briar at the same time. It's not a great card. But, like, maybe... I'm not going to, like, totally count it out. Yeah, it's really just for, like, Charizard and Dragapult. Like, sure, I guess, right? Yeah. I pretty much agree with you, Goblin Therapy. Yeah, Briar's a mid card. Boss's Orders is better card to play in most of those situations. I agree. Right, because you're like, your opponent has to be at 2 prize cards remaining. That's like terrible, man. Like, what if they're just simply not? what if they're at 1 or like 3? Just yeah, I don't think it's great. I know you can force them to 2 prizes, but still. Maybe I'm just having a hard time seeing it. There's the new Arcaludon. Arcaludon. Your opponent with Metal Energy attached have no retreat cost. Iron Blaster, 160, can't attack during your next turn. This card's not bad. Arcaludon. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe for Metal type Gym Leader Challenge decks. Could see it. Not for Standard. I don't think. But in GLC, that's a playable card for sure. Just giving Pokemon with Metal Energy attached no retreat. That's pretty cool. Craig, you think this guy is going to make you a metalhead finally? It's true because, like, the Metal Gym Leader Challenge decks, I feel like they need, like, one other really good attacker. My list right now... No, I'm not on that Metal Zone stuff. I'm not on that. Oh, is my most recent list is not up here? No. Dang. Yeah, my most recent list, I got to update it. But the list right now, pretty much, I'm using Bronzong and Matang. I'm using Revavroom. And it's like, I have Magearna. I have Dialga. I have Heatran and Zamazenta. And that's like enough. But it does feel like you could kind of, you know, Magearna is nice because it's low effort. Dialga is pretty consistently underwhelming. So Dialga probably gets the X. But then again, it feels bad to get like your support Pokemon Arcaludon knocked out because he gives you guys free retreat. So I'm not using the Ultra Beast anymore. No, I've cut my friend Celesteela. Celesteela was sick though. Is there consistent enough acceleration to make the new Heatran worth it? I don't think so. I'm not playing Cobalion, no. No, this thing. You don't want to discard your energy. Listen, because the metal Pokemon are not supposed to get knocked out. No way. Absolutely not. No, that's just, it just doesn't vibe with like what you're trying to do. It really doesn't. You want your metal Pokemon to like live through the turn. You're just always better off using this one. Just like slap a tool on it. 160. And then your opponent doesn't knock it out. You're like, cool. 160, right? You want to be able to do that. Okay. Salazzle. Sudden Burn. Your opponent discards a card from the hand. If this Pokemon evolved from Salandit, they discard two more cards. If they evolve from Salandit this turn, cool, I guess. I'm not like, you know, not like head over heels for this, but I guess you could definitely do some sort of like hand removal combo, right? Salazzle plus Xerosic is going to be a hand removal combo in Standard. You've also got Salazzle plus Ace Trainer in Gym Leader Challenge. I mean, you could do a hand removal strategy in Standard, but like, what are you doing after, right? You know, like what do you do from there? You could unfair stamp into Salazzle. It's true. But what are you doing after? Like, cool, you've removed their hand. Now what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Got to keep it in mind. It's a hand removal option. Yup. Hand removal does exist in Standard now. Hand removal exists in Gym Leader Challenge as well. This hand removal already exists in Gym Leader Challenge, and nobody really plays it in GLC. I mean, there's already, you could go Surge, Ace Trainer, Delinquent, right? So it's possible to hand remove in GLC, but nobody does it because it's just not worth it. Like, what are you doing afterwards, right? The real question is, what are they doing? Lots of decks are just going to continue doing stuff. I mean, some decks are just like big basic decks. They're just going to keep swinging. Some decks are going to have Mew EX in play and just continue drawing cards. What I'm saying, like, what are you doing after you remove the hand, right? Maybe I could see like a thin Salazzle line being played in control decks. Sure. Because then you're going to have to like go do Pidgeot control stuff like afterwards. You've got Dreadnought with the Impregnable Shell ability. Makes it immune to all attacks doing over 200 damage. 200 damage or more. That number should be like 150. Honestly. Yeah, that number should be 150. This card would be pretty sick if it was 150. Thank you, Legit Frost, for the Prime sub and the 11 months. Appreciate it. It is notably immune to Dragapult. It is immune to Radiant Charizard. You've got those. Right? If you take a prize card, then Charizard can't hit you. They just two-shot with the Dracloak. Well, I think you're probably playing it with like you're gonna put like tools on it, right? Hands can't knock it out. That's true. Hands could knock it out if they put 2 double turbos on. Actually. So you have to play Enhanced Hammers to remove double turbos. That's fine. That's fine. This card is pretty good, actually. I think it's actually kind of an interesting defensive card. This kind of ability, I think, is like way more interesting than like cannot be damaged by EXs or something like that. Three colorless energy for the attack cost. That's cool. Power it up however you want. Nice. Oh, double turbo energies, whatever. Dreadnought is kind of cool. Too many things do sub 200 above 140. Well, the funny thing is, like, say you put a what's the vest on it? What's the vest card? Say you put a Defiance vest on it, right? Then, like, Raging Bolt can't one-hit KO it because if they discard 3, they do 210. Or even Rigid Band is probably just better, right? Messes up the math. Yeah, Rigid Band. Oh, yeah, Rigid Band. Yeah, you just do Rigid Band. Yeah. Raging Bolt gets the KO for 2 energy. Not if there's a Rigid Band. Right? Wait, but then if they discard 3... 3 would KO. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Dang it. Because it would do 180. This is terrible. Rigid Band and Lake of Acuity. Luxurious Cape and Hero's Cape. But then your opponent can just 2-hit KO you for 2 prizes. So who cares? Turo, I mean, we're just going to keep, you're just going to Turo every turn? That's what we're doing? Guardy Bolt and Lugia can all scale damage. Yeah, this card's terrible. Too many attackers can scale their damage, I think. Yeah, too many attackers can scale their damage. It's not enough. Turtle ain't it. Yep. But this guy is. He is cool. Extremely cool. And then the Lapras, who can put 20 energy into play. But for why, you know? Why are we looking at the top 20 cards of our deck? So maintenance is scheduled for what, the 17th? That's Tuesday? It's got to be, right? Is that Monday? Cool. Monday maintenance. Ever looked at the art contest top 300? You know, let's do that. Good thought. Artwork. The contest was open from October 12th, 2023 through January 1st, 2024. The theme of this year's contest was to draw artwork capturing magical Pokemon moments. This could encompass the Pokemon enjoying a moment of its day, or showing the Pokemon looking cool or dynamic. One of the following Pokemon could be featured in each submission: Charizard, Pikachu, Eevee, Feraligatr, Flygon, Absol, Bidoof. Why do they keep doing... Why? There's too much Bidoof content out there. Melmetal, Amped Form Toxtricity, or Koraidon. For the first time ever, artists could choose to illustrate either a standard Pokemon card or a Pokemon EX card. Dang. 3 winning artists will be announced in September 2024. The first place winner's artwork will be turned into a promo. That's cute. That's cool. I like this guy. Dang, yeah, that's pretty tough, actually. I really like the mountainside overlooking the village. That's, like, really cool. The lights coming through the clouds. Yeah, this piece is tough. I like that. Some dramatic lighting. This one, sorry, butt shots. Yeah, no. You're not getting the pass with the Absol butt shots, bro. No Absol butt shots. Butt shots, that's a no-go. No butt shots, bro. No Absol butt shots. This one's kind of neat. All right, this one's the dopest one, actually. This is the dopest one submitted so far by a lot. Yes. This one here. This one looks like it could easily just be a Pokemon card already, you know. But that being said, it's kind of forgettable. But it does look professional enough that it just could be a card, and I wouldn't even think twice about this being a Pokemon card right here. This one's super cool too. I do love this. Not. This is funny. It's like Absol in the studio being drawn. I like the pointillism going on here, but this one goes hard for sure. That's cool. It's a good pose, you know, very dynamic pose. This one's cute. This one's trying a little too hard to be like Moonbreon or something. This one's got a moon in it, but it's not trying too hard to be. All right, this one's dope too. All right, this one right here. This one's got like the hungry caterpillar vibes. Yeah. No, this one ought to win, honestly. Yeah, this one, I'm saying this one blows a lot of the other ones out of the water. That one's crazy. This one's crazy too. Yeah, both those are insane. So you got to stand out, you know? You got to stand out. You're in an art contest, you know? Like, how are you going to stand out? This one's too digitized looking. I don't really like that as much. This one's very cute. I prefer this kind of illustrated quality to this kind of illustrated quality. I'm not super into that one. Or that one. Nah. Keep pushing. Nah, I'm not super into like the cutouts. This one's cool because they decided to go with like a red palette for Absol, which I think is really interesting. And they made like the moon really fiery looking. So like that's cool. All right, this one's dope too. That one's dope, but I don't know that it's more dope than the other cutout one that I saw. This one looks like it could easily be a Pokemon card already. All right, that's it for the Absols. All right, I've got my top Absols picked out. Eevee. All right, your job is to create an Eevee. Oh, that one's cute. Oh, yeah. That one's sick for sure. That one. With the water underneath and the Vaporeon. Yeah, this one, sorry. So sad if this is your submission because this guy just outdid you on the Vaporeon front. Which one has AI accusations? This one? This one looks like it could have AI going on. This one has AI accusations? Dang. Yeah. Don't want to be accused of AI, that's for sure. They fooled me. Yes, but you can really tell the AI on this one for sure. Like those, you could see it right here, right? Like what's going on there, dude? Like, yeah. You could tell. You just look a little close. This one's cute. All right, this for alligator goes crazy. This one's dope. It's really unfortunate that someone would use AI to submit in the contest because, like, you got to trust that creatures knows what they're doing to sniff that stuff out. This one's also really cool. This one is... Sheesh. Yeah, that one. That's like one of the coolest arts that I've seen so far, for sure. This one reminds me of... this one. Just giving me like a... You got like the frontal look, the water. Oh, yeah, man. That's wild. This doesn't really feel like a Pokemon card for some reason, though. It's like, I can't explain it, but like, I just feel like that card, this is cool artwork, but this is nice. I mean, it's really nice for Alligator. This one is awesome. Yeah, this one is actually really dope because you got like the Feraligatr just kind of like stomping through the mud in like the swamp, not just like in the water, but like actually tongue out, hunched over. Yeah, that one's awesome. That one's cute, but Feraligatr should be eating that hoot hoot. That one's pretty gnarly. This is interesting. So this is like a stitched artwork. This one is, whoa. That is pretty neat. I love the foreground, the eyes. Yeah, that one's crazy. This is cute. Whoa. Yeah, some of these are insane. That's fun. These people judging this contest got a lot of work. Koraidon, tough Pokemon to make look cool. I mean, this artwork looks like it could already be a Pokemon card, honestly. This one's nuts. This one a little too cutesy. That's fun. Poor Weedle. Toxtricity. This one is really nice. The girder, the background. I mean, it's just that one's really cool. Toxtricity is a tough Pokemon. This one's kind of neat. Like, it's tough to get it just right. Did I say Caterpie? That was a Caterpie, right? Was it a Weedle? That is a Caterpie, dog. I said Weedle? Oops. Caterpie, duh. All right, this one's kind of cool. Of course, we got to do Pikachu. That's a nice Pikachu right there. Ah, this is the AI guy. Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm on to you now. Yeah, I see. Look at... You see that? Do you see? Do you see now? How can I tell it's AI? I'm showing you right here. Well, just look at everything. Look at the lump right here. Look at the foot, but mostly this lump right here. Yes, you just have to know, bro. Things are just this lump, like their back just has like this weird lump in it, right? Lighting's nonsensical, shapes are nonsensical. Why the foot got veins? Yeah, right. There's random stuff. You just start noticing random stuff. It's like the AI is just creating things that don't make sense. Now look at it again, right? You see the lump right there. That's like a pretty big giveaway. The feet also, just look at this right here. All right, this is like a pretty big, like you see how the foot goes out and then comes in and then goes out again? Like right there. The unnatural twist of the torso, you see that right there. Like that little kind of hiccup. The veiny foot, those are supposed to be water, right? It's supposed to be water, but like the AI is like making a weird water effect for no reason. The reflection is jacked. Yes, of course. Like this right here is not correct. The focus is all over the place. Yes. Water on the tail looks weird. Yes. So like here's another instance of it. Okay. You see this flower here? Okay. You see this flower here? The part of the flower that is in focus is like closest to you, and then the flower gets more out of focus as it goes away, right? Can you see that? Let's see. It's actually a little bit. Got my thing in the way. Right there. Okay, you see this right here. This part of the flower right here is in focus. And then as it moves away, it gets out of focus. And then Pikachu's back in focus again. Like that kind of stuff, right? It's not consistent. The focus is not consistent, right? Why are random things out of focus? But then like this flower petal right here is in focus. This is not. Also, what the heck is this? The weird pink orb. That is nothing. Also, look at this, bro. Look at this arm. What is this? What is this lump jutting out of his arm right here? What is that? I already talked about this lump here. Now I'm talking about this one. Look where, like here, he's got a thumb and 3 fingers. Here, he's got 3 jacked up fingers. Like, look at the fingers. Look, 1, 2, they're not like normal. And then AI starts losing it right around the thumb and then creates a weird lump. Like his arm is actually like attached to his cheek. Right? AI's biggest downfall is limbs and hands. Yep. It's just AI, guys. It's AI. It's like very clearly AI. You could tell almost by looking at it just instantly. If you've got a trained eye, it's very easy to spot, right? But there's a couple of telltale things. Like, all of this down here is like not rendered correctly, where his butt meets the water. Like here on the left side, where his butt meets the water is just like crisp lines. But here it's like his butt melts into the water and then like the reflection's all jacked up. You've got like the weird lumpy. You've got the weird lumpy. I bet I could go back to the Eevee one and I could find out all the problems with it. This one seemed like it was done better. It did. It was harder to poke holes in because everything's out of focus, right? Like everything's underwater. Water naturally distorts things, right? So you've got that. But if you do want to say like, all right, something that's actually incorrect about the image, you see how here his ear is poking out of the water? Here, it's like the ear should be poking out of the water, but isn't, right? You see how there's like this is kind of like where the water like kind of wants to be, but then it's like, what is this water ripple right here? Right, like his ear looks like it's kind of poking out, but it's not. So like that point right there is not really well rendered. Also, this Vaporeon in the background looks very clip arty. Now that I'm like looking at it again, like this Vaporeon looks like just a clip art Vaporeon. And the art style of the Vaporeon doesn't match the style of the Eevee either. Like if you actually look at it, the Vaporeon looks kind of like clip art in comparison. The Love Disc are also weirdly positioned. Why are they swimming straight down, right? The water doesn't distort correctly when the light doesn't distort correctly when hitting the water. That's true. It should like refract. It shouldn't go straight through the water. It should refract in a kind of way. Yeah, the Love Disc should not be swimming straight down. Like, what kind of fish just swims straight down like that? Right? So yeah, this one's definitely harder to pick apart, but it does not seem like it's passing the AI allegations. Also, why is Eevee's chin not defined, right? Like, look, like every other part of it, the face should be like the most in focus part of the drawing. But why is there no line completing Eevee's chin, right? It's like Eevee's chin kind of just disappears into the fluff, but Eevee does have like a chin. I mean, there should be a chin there, right? This Love Disc is outlined. This one is not. Again, it's going to be a little bit harder to pick this apart because water naturally distorts things, so you can kind of get away with a lot more. But I think there are some pretty obvious telltale signs of AI in this particular piece. Like that looks auto-generated. These guys swimming straight down doesn't make any sense. Eevee's chin being disappeared. The weird space here where the ear should be poking out of the water, or, you know, is it not? It's kind of like half and half and can't decide what it's doing. I'm not trying to give this artist attention for using AI. I'm trying to educate chat. That's more what we're doing here. Because I feel like the general public is just really ignorant to... And at first I was like, wow, that image is pretty cool. At first glance, I was like, whoa, that's pretty neat, right? At first glance. And now that I'm like aware, I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, there's a lot of things. And so, like, honestly, like us as a population, you know, the better we get at identifying AI art and stuff like that, you know, the better we'll be able to combat it. So, like this one right here. And there's obviously like a lot of things wrong with this Pikachu. This one is like really gnarly for sure. This one's really cute. That's fun. Really tough to make a Pikachu piece of art stand out at this point. You know how many renderings of Pikachu there have been over the years? This one's cool. All right, I'll give you this one. I like that clay. That's fun. This one kind of reminds me of like the Rugrats Wild Thornberry style of artwork. Oh, wow. This is one of the best pieces we've seen so far. I think. Yeah, this one's incredible. Hopefully that background is not AI generated. Hopefully this isn't AI generated. Please don't be AI generated. You're too cool. I think it's legit though. I mean, I'd have to like look at it a little bit longer, but it does seem legit. The concept is really nice. That's what's kind of selling me at first. The concept is very strong. That's cool. I know. The more I look at the trees and stuff, I know, man. I know, man. It's sad. Please don't be AI generated. This one is like really cool, actually. Their use of color and pattern is like really, really stunning. Okay. Dang, we got lots of clay artists out here. I can't believe how hard these Bidoof are going. Oh my gosh, what? And we got the fuzzy little guys. The CGI, whatever. It's not clay, it's CG. Still cool, though. It's kind of like a CG that looks clay almost, but I think it is CG, you're right. But it's cool. It's cool. It's got like a really nice kind of style to it. A really nice warm style for CG. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, I'm not going to lie. If this guy... This one's crazy, actually. This one's nuts. You're telling me if this guy was on a Pokemon card, you wouldn't play him? Of course you would. This one's cool. Flygon. Cool to see Flygon getting some love. I feel like Flygon not usually a Pokemon that gets a lot of love, so... But it's one that people like. Dragons are hard to do, man. They're hard to do. This one's nice. This one is really cool. Yeah. This one right here is speaking to me for sure. Yeah, that's my favorite Flygon so far. That one's kind of fun. Conceptually, I mean, it's a beautiful piece too, but that one's fun. This one's good. Like that. This one's pretty cool. Just got a very striking face. This one's really cute. I like this one a lot. It's funny. All right, and Meltan, right? Melmetal. All right, the Melmetal ones. This guy seems like he'd be really difficult to make like a really cool, inspired piece of art with, but lo and behold, here we go. They've done it. Yeah, that Melmetal right there. He looks dead though. There's Charizards too? Goodness. Wouldn't be an art contest without some Zards, right? It's kind of neat. That one's kind of neat. A lot of great artists out there. Love that. That reminds me of the ones from, what is it? Generations Shining Collection. Oh, the EX cards? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool for an EX card. That's nice. I like that. The Toxtricity's nice. Bidoof EX? You've got to be kidding me. That's pretty cool. All right. Very nice. Very well done. Maintenance on Monday, huh? All right. Got it. Cool. I was throwing away rank points with the silly Froslass deck yesterday. With Venomoth. I don't think Venomoth was it, you know. But maybe there's something to Froslass. Maybe there's stuff to be done here. Water Ogerpon EX with Froslass? What are we doing there with that? Blissey Froslass? Blissey has an ability. That's not what we want. I felt like I had an idea yesterday. Paralysis Articuno is cool. You need a guy that can just like clear Raging Bolts, you know? It's kind of like the major issue. Oh yeah, I had an idea. Okay, this is my idea. It's going to be broken. Don't even worry about it. All right, we've got the gnarly gnar. I've been thinking about it, guys. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, you just smack him with a Venging Knuckle. Oh yes. And then you one hit KO the hands. Easy mode, dude. Free. The Raichu? Oh, I know. He does 50 damage to everything with a damage counter on it. I know. Yes. This thing. Including your own guys. The problem is you need to be able to damage things that don't have abilities. The stuff with abilities, that's fine. We can handle that. Okay, we've got one rescue board. Clefas. Iridas. Ultra Balls. Buddy Buddies. Vessels. Radiants all have abilities. You could play Charizard. All right, you could play Charizard. You could play a couple Luminous. That could be your Radiant. It's going to get stuck. We play Switch. It's fine. I don't even think you need them. Mawile. Devolution TM. I took out the Arvins. I think with the Lucarios, you can just hit for enough damage. But Devo TM could still be good. But if we're kind of going on low tool counts, then we can just play supporters like... All right, so we're doing 150 with this. Well, you're always losing, so we'll probably just play a lot of Defiance Bands. No, we're chilling. Okay. Is this any better than Arcanine? I think so. He has more damage. And he can attack for 0. I mean, like, Lucario can 2-hit KO some things. Arcanine, notably, is not, like, 2-hit KOing anything. And you have to have a damage counter on your own bench Pokemon. So you have to play a card like Monkey Dory or something. So, like, I get it. The combinations Arcanine, Monkey Dory, I just think that that's all kind of silly. All right, I'm going in. Do we got it? The absolutely unhinged Froslass Lucario deck. It's like Greninja EX, but you don't give up 2 prizes and you don't need to play Rare Candy. So good. Oh, thank goodness we started Radiant Charizard. This freaking guy. Man. Maybe fighting Pokemon need to be KO'd? All right, I'm sorry for wasting you guys' time. Has to be fighting Pokemon? Oh, that card's terrible. Arcanine it is. Auto burn. Take auto burn. Zero energy deck. Well, I think you kind of have to play the monkey, right? It's like your energy. But gosh, it's so bad. I don't want to put the monkey in play. And your opponent can just gust up the monkey, knock it out, and then you're like not doing anything. It's so bad. Yeah, I would love like Gape Jaw or like some other way. Is there some other way to like proc damage on yourself? Because the monkey has to be in play for a turn. Is it just Gape Jaw? Gengar. Now we're talking. Thank you. Thank you. No, but he does it, but then he will get knocked out, right? That's probably will knock him out. Now the thing about no, not the Gengar. No. He will knock himself out. So it kind of has to be like Gape Jaw or something. Snowy Mountains, but it's zero energy deck. All right. Ain't no energy in here. Zero energy. But Buddy and the problem is that Gape Jaw is a terrible card because everything goes through it these days. Right? Like Buddy goes through it. Nest Ball goes through it. I guess the monkey's so bad. And there's no rainbow energy. So you can't do that. The monkey's just bad here because you have to have Froslass in play for a turn. You have to let the Froslass damage the monkey, right? And then, like, so you're not even able to do a Proud Fangs turn 2. Why not try it out in casual so I don't lose points? Because I don't really care about my points. Who are all the fighting guys? But we want Pokemon in play, not in the discard pile. Any other good fighting guys? Probably not. If I have to guess. Fighting is bad? I know. So sad. All right, but what about this guy that poisons? Oh, he's got an ability, though. Dang it. Why is there no answer? Well, Ting Lu. There is Ting Lu. There is. That is always a thing. We need a guy that can like instantly answer Iron Hands, right? That's why we're so hung up. So hung up on it being a fighting guy. I guess is Greninja just the best guy? I guess so. I think it probably just is Greninja. It kind of has to be. Okay. Got candies. Water energies. Couple double turbo. And switch is fine. I like the one of switch. Ultra balls, energy. Don't need many. We can do vessel. And yeah, it's kind of sick, honestly. Counter catchers. Let's do it's the guy, the single prize guy, Glalie. I like a Glalie. I think Glalie's neat. Turo. What if you have like Defiance Vest? What if Defiance Vest was good? It'd be kind of sick. Let's get into it. See what it feels like. Blood Moon? You could Blood Moon. I mean, you're kind of just putting Blood Moon in play, saying like, if you put Blood Moon in play, you're saying like, my guy's just getting knocked out because, I mean, your Froslass are just gonna like melt him, right? Oh yeah, this deck's broken. This thing's nuts. Yeah, you don't want to start it either. I agree. Looks like we're up against Gardevoir with the broken Greninja Froslass deck. I've got an amazing opening hand. Buddy Poffin, Nest Ball, Irida, everything we could possibly want. I can easily get into a Cleffa and start drawing cards. And we just want to pop off and get a bunch of Froslass into play. Turn 2. They have a strong turn 1 going first, though. 3 Ralts. That is definitely good. Second Nest Ball off the top is great. So let's Buddy Poffin, see what we got going on. Looks like I prized one of my runts. I've got 4 Froslass in the deck, 2 Greninja EX, Frogadier. Cleffa is my switch in here. Switch is in the deck. That is cool. Okay, we'll go get these. And then Nest Ball for Cleffa. Nest Ball for Froakie. And then we can Irida for Froakie and a switch. Froakie down. Switch into Cleffa. We'll go Water Energy. Yeah, Water Energy to Froakie. And Grasping Draw for 5. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's go. We're popping off. Insane. I've got Irida for Rare Candy. And I've got the Hyper Aroma for 3 Froslass. Now they have to decide, do they want to put down Manaphy or not, right? If they want to put down Manaphy, the Manaphy, right, will protect their Curlia this turn, but I'll be able to melt them away. So that's hype. They've only got 1 Curlia out, so this is fine. What I'm going to do is just Hyper Aroma for 1, 2, 3. Get these guys out. 1, 2, and 3. And then I can... Now, I could attack with Greninja EX, right? And knock out the Screamtail. That seems like not the play, though, if I'm being honest. I feel like we just go get Frogadier, and I'll attach another energy. Grab a rare candy in case I want it. So we'll just evolve here. Attach my, let's see, this is flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is not paralyzed. That's actually insane. So I'll attach this here. But I don't have any draw in hand, so it's probably good to just grasping draw again. Though paralyzing would be fun. I don't necessarily love this Ultra Ball, but that's okay. Let's just draw. Cool. And we're just going to like let them take some damage. That's fine. And there's no reason to really kind of like expedite things. I don't want to free up a bench spot for them to put like Monkey Dory in play. Right? We just want to kind of leave this here. Because if we do knock out the Screamtail there, then they can put Monkey Dory down, and then they can start healing their guys. Now, if they didn't put the Manaphy down, they were in a situation they kind of had to put the Manaphy down, because if they don't, then I'm coming up with Greninja EX's turn, and I'm just going to hit two things with my Mirage Barrage. But, you know, the Manaphy will buy them a turn. And now we're getting Iono'd. Cool. Why didn't we use Candy? Because they could have used Gardevoir EX to knock it out in one hit. Take two prizes. I didn't want to allow that to happen. Greninja EX is weak to Psychic. And definitely would have been possible for them to do that. So we're kind of just, we're being patient. Well, they've got Screamtail, so they can knock out like whoever they want with Screamtail this turn. This is going to be my turn to like do stuff. And I have to imagine they're going to knock out the Frogadier. That's very reasonable. And we're going to ping their guys again. Thing is, you don't even like really want... You don't even really want Greninja EX in play until like... You don't want Greninja EX in play until the Manaphy's gone, right? This is more of a job for Glalie. And we do play a Glalie. My opponent's probably not expecting the Glalie. Can just Iono. Seems fine. Don't want to research this hand, so we'll take that. Do that. Irida. Yeah, I think I'm committing to not attacking again. So let's go. If we countercatcher up the Curlia, they have to, like, Iono it. Or they have to Turo it, right? And they could Turo. But if they damage it more, they'll knock it out, right? I don't think I like hate that. That's fine. Or evolve it, right? That's fine. Well, Iono. Okay, let's go. Earthen Vessel away. The Cleffa. Fail it. Super Rod back in. You, and sure, you. Let's draw some cards. Okay. I'm going to take a prize off the mana fee. Which is nice. And they can't knock themselves out, right? So they have to have Turo, I think. They can't knock themselves out with this? Yeah. They can monkey. Yes, they can. If they have it, they can. Sure. They can manually attach, but they need 2 energy to retreat Curlia. I think in this matchup, we want them to take 1 prize at a time. We want to Iono them until, like, Greninja can maybe take, like, the game-winning multiple knockouts at once. So that's what we're trying to do. And this Curlia might just be stuck here and get knocked out with Freezing Shroud. That would be insane if that's what we have going on. The fact that Guardiolists do play like 2 Turo is definitely bad for me. Because that means they just have like a lot of ability to bounce their guys around and heal damage. And that is extremely not good. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. They've got Arven, so no Turo. But they could get Monkey Dory, and they could heal and put the 30 on the Cleffa, knock it out. Right. And that would certainly be kind of tough. And then if they heal the damage off the Curlia, then they can retreat it to attack, and they'd be able to take a double knockout. And it looks like that's probably what they're going to do. So they can Adrenabrain, probably the Cleffa. It looks like they're putting the damage onto the Froakie. Sure. And that way they can actually retreat the Curlia. And looks like maybe they want to save the Cleffa for later, which makes sense. Now the Curlia will get knocked out. The Greninja will get knocked out. I don't know why they're going Froakie here. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but what do I know? And now it's like, we can go Radiant Greninja now. Or not Radiant Greninja, Greninja EX, right? But I have to be careful. Greninja EX can just clear the Monkey Dory and the Curlia. So let's go Ultra Ball away. These. Get the Greninja. We can Rare Candy into Ninja. Gear. get Iono. Turo is pretty good, but I think Iono to 4, take out the draw is like kind of nuts. So I think we're just going to do that. Do this. Froakie down. We're going to save that for Glalie and Iono. And then I think we just evolve into it preemptively. I think that's okay. Do we want to take out the Screamtail? I think it's take out the... I'm taking 2, 3. We'll evolve into that. Yeah. Just retreat here. And we're just going to Mirage Barrage. Yeah. 100%. And then discard that. And is it still broken? Yes, it should only be doing 100, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to abuse that. I'm going to put it places where it would automatically knock them out anyway. That's just a classic TCG Live bug right there. So we're going to do these guys. And then they will both be knocked out. I'll take my 2 prizes, and the Radiant Greninja is gone as well. So that is nice. Meaning that I will go down to just 1 prize remaining with the Freezing Shroud damage. And now I'm in a position where I have got Glalie here, right? Who could damage beat. And I've got Greninja EX, who can do 170. So I've got both of those. Thank you, Earthquake, for the sub in the 6 months. Both of those threats ready to go. We Iono'd to 4. Took out all their draw all at once. You know, the Manaphy melted. So that was sick. You know, kind of saving the Greninja for the end of the game. When the Manaphy's like taken care of. That feels really good. I think they're just going to boss and try to strand something. That makes sense. Unfair Stamp. Yup, it's pretty good. That is a pretty good 2-card combo to find. I think I've only got 1 Vessel in my deck, though. And I'm down my Switch as well. So this is getting a little bit sketchy. Retreat and I win. GG's. Good game. Damage beat. Let's go. Broken deck, bro. Broken deck. See, just like that. Easy peasy. That's right, Soda King. That's right. Want to go first? I'll choose second. You don't think the DT affects the damage, but you trust me? You ought to trust me, because it does affect the damage. It's the same thing as like when Blacephalon GX, you used to loss zone the Beast Energy, but the Beast Energy still gave you the buff. Even though you loss zoned it as part of the attack. It's the same thing, but in reverse, because you're decreasing the attack. Same thing. Trust. Thank you, Lamborghini, for that sub in the 39 months. Thank you. Playing against Turbo Hands, which should be fine for us, considering Hands is turbo weak to my Greninja. So, we love that. Let's check the prizes real quick. Got our Hyper Aroma over there, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Froakie down. Buddy Buddy. And let's go. Slight misoptimization there, as I should have checked with Buddy Buddy before the Hisuian Heavy Ball. Because then I could have played this Ultra Ball and saved the energy, but it's fine. Definitely want to prioritize 2 Froakie. Get another Snorunt. Attach Research. And we'll go here. We want to get, we've got our Froakie already, our 2 Froakie. We're probably going to Cleffa. So let's burn that. Put that down. I've already got Irida and Ultra Ball. So I really don't need anything else. I can burn at least one of these gears. And Grasping Draw. Cool. I've got the Ultra Ball. I just need a Water Energy to attack with my Greninja this next turn. Irida doesn't actually get the Greninja, but I've got the Ultra Ball for it. Irida can get the rare candy. Hyper Blower. Oh, slow down there, sports. Might be one more turn of using Cleffa. There's a whole Iron Valiant over there. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, so this is a little bit of an interesting future box. It's not just Turbo Hands. It's like more of a future box kind of future deck. Turo off the top, not helping. So this is going to be a build turn, which is okay. Let's go Irida. For that and that. Just go here. They've got this guy. This guy, oh, hits for Psychic Weakness. That is kind of terrible, isn't it? Terrible for me. We're not doing any damage yet. Okay, so I don't really want to evolve into a Greninja EX yet. The Hyper Aroma being prized is certainly very cringe, but that's okay. We'll work through it. Gonna Rod, put that back in, and that back in. And Grasping Draw for 5. Still no water. Making my life a little bit tough. My Vessel's still in the deck, but I have Rare Candy now, but I don't have the Greninja. So like the Irida still feels a little bit limiting. If I were to find Irida off this gear, probably would prefer an Iono. But we do very much have to see what the top deck is going to be. This thing needs taken care of for sure. And I would very much like to... oh, Prime Catcher, yikes. Yup. That's fine. This is why we did not evolve into Greninja EX yet. For sure. They're picking us apart. It's got free retreats. We could bring up an Iron Crown, try to stall it. With Counter Catcher, that's probably our best bet. Let's see what we can do. Thank you, McLid, for the sub and the 34 months. No water still. Okay. Get a runt. Iono for sure. I think we're just going to stall one of these guys. Put an energy down. And Iono. Hope that maybe we can stick them for a turn. Hope that maybe we find another Froslass is good. Here's some water. Great. Grasping Draw. We're a little late to the whole Shroud thing. It is very... stressful that they are kind of going to be able to take a 2-prize turn if they can just get their Iron Valiant into the active. Now, switch cards is the worst thing that could have happened, but that's okay. All I need to do is deal with the Valiant. That should be okay. So they're going to go to 2. And they're going to save the Valiant intelligently in the back. And boss up my Froakie. Okay. So now I'm going to Iono them to 1. I cannot evolve into Greninja EX yet, because I will lose the game. And they have the... well, they've kind of checkmated me, I suppose. I need to... actually, the only way that I win this game now is if I gust up the Iron Valiant and knock it out with Greninja this turn. So I need to find a lot. That is not good. Okay, so I need Rare Candy, Greninja EX, and there's no Counter Catcher in my deck, so we do just lose. Dang, that's sad. Yeah, there's no way we could do it. We definitely just got picked apart there. I felt very bad. But the looming threat of Iron Valiant was very bad for us, because typically, you know, you're just okay to go get hands. Yeah, typically you're okay to just go get Greninja against hands, but there it was like they actually have an answer to you, which was really bad. And we prized our Hyper Aroma, which was also very bad. So let's... I think we want a second Frogadier. 2 Rare Candy seems fine. I do feel like 2 Frogadier feels good. Cut the Glalie. The Glalie's sick, I'm telling you. Trust. The Glalie is powerful. You can go 1 Frogadier, that's fine. 2 Frogadier. 1 rare candy. Not a lot of decks evolve. You don't really need Devo TM, I don't think. How many evolving decks are there anyway? Just simply knock out their guys for more prizes. Guess you just don't have the luxury of being able to play. That's fine. Okay, here we go. We don't even need... You don't need TM Diva, though, because you could just... Like, can't you just knock out both their guys? I guess TM, yeah, versus Baxcalibur could be okay. I'd have to start playing Arvins, though. Yeah, I could see that. I could see Gardevoir being favored if they know what they're doing, for sure. Why is it that every time I try to stream the game, somebody logs in with the deck I'm playing and decides they want to play a nice little mirror match, huh? Why? You think that's what I want to do? You think I want to play a Froslass mirror match? Come on now. We are the ladder, bro. There's a Rotom over there. That's great. All right, we're playing the Greninja mirror match. Cool. My opponent's going first. They got Rotom, which should just be some free prizes for me. I've got a great opening hand with Irida, Froakie. That's really all we need. I can set up, get a whole bunch of things going. In this matchup, weirdly, like, the Froslass are pointless. Right? They're pointless. Except any Froslass. There's no point. This is just going to be a Greninja mirror. But I guess... Okay, I take it all back. Maybe there is a point, because they play... It's just Greninja Pidgeot with Rotom. I don't think that they're playing Froslass. So actually, there's a major point to my... Cool. Get Froakie and Buddy Buddy. Hyper Aroma's in the deck. Looks good. Let's get our dudes going. Here we go. Here we go. Buddy Buddy. Great. More runts. Do I think they're attacking turn 2? Probably not, but... Get some energy. Attach to Froakie. And I'll pass. Let's see what we're looking at next turn. Yes, there's a Pidgeot and a Rotom that will need knocked out. Backwards cards. Come on. Come on, man. No wonder the game needs maintenance on Monday. It's barely hanging in there. It's looking to me like an Irida was played. Okay. Rare Candy Pidgeot, sure. I've got another Froakie. I've got basically just Iono for next turn. This deck that we have does try to play from behind, usually. And they're popping off. Rare Candy Pidgeot, Rare Candy Greninja, sure. An instant charge. So they're just setting up. Okay, Buddy Buddy off the top. Let's go. Froslass. Energy here. Buddy Buddy. Get a Cleffa. They still don't get an energy down, which is like kind of nuts. We've got Frogadier. And then we'll just retreat into Cleffa. Rod back in our energy. Grasping Draw. Cool. So turn 3. Yeah, turn 3. That's when we're moving. The deck is a little slow. We play Hyper Aroma, you know? But if you don't have an Irida on turn 2, it's not doing a whole lot. But if we draw into Hyper Aroma this next turn, that would be pretty cool. I like the Glalie a lot. It's just sometimes you just got damage on a guy and you like need to be able to pop him. Now this next turn would be a good turn for Manaphy, I think. We should probably put that Manaphy down. I'm mapping out 6 prizes. All I have to do is take 6. It's really hitting the Greninja. They could play like Turo Scenario or something, which would be kind of annoying. The game is looking super buggy right now. Yeah, so hopefully we make it through this game. Yeah, the game seems like it's barely making it like through the motions right now. It's really struggling. Everything feeling very labored. Okay. None of that yet. Let's go Nest Ball, get the Manaphy. Yeah, all it's got to do is make it till Monday, true. Ultra Ball here. I feel like we got to swing. And Iono. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on, TCG Live. I know you've gone 2 weeks without maintenance and you're leaking data all over the place, but come on. Come on. Oh my God. We did not get there, folks. It's frozen. All right. Yeah, I'm done with this game. All right, short stream. It's Friday. You know what? And there's maintenance on Monday. It's just the game don't even feel worth playing, man. It really doesn't. It's sad. Backwards cards, data leaking, all that. Yeah, just short stream today. I got stuff I got to do, so I'll catch you guys next week. Monday, up in the air. I got to figure out what we're doing. The game does have maintenance on Monday, so Monday's up in the air. But at the latest, I'll see you guys again on Tuesday, okay? Have a great weekend. Goodbye.